Well, we're delighted to welcome to the show Miranda Devine, author of the book, The Laptop from Hell, New York Post columnist. Miranda, thanks for helping us out tonight. Thanks for joining us. This news coming in. Now, House Oversight Chair Comer, he's really ramping it up. Just a few hours ago, Miranda, he issued even more subpoenas to testify to key Biden family insiders. This time, it's Eric Schwerin and Hunter Biden's Chinese business partner, Mervyn Yan. This is after he subpoenaed Hunter and James Biden and other family members. What do you think of this?
Look, this is really James Comer in the Oversight Committee and also Jim Jordan in the Judiciary Committee really playing hardball. As James Comer says, the gig is up. They've been diligently gathering up evidence, particularly bank records, to be sure that they had the right questions to ask when they did subpoena these people and bring them in for interviews. And they're just going to keep on going until they get to the bottom of it. It's interesting that Hunter Biden's lawyer, Abby Lowell, tried to head this off when he wrote a letter to the committees just asking them to back off just a short time before the first tranche of subpoenas went out to Hunter Biden. He's since changed his tune and said that Hunter would be looking forward to, giving a full account of himself, but he says at the right time. So no doubt they will claim that he, can't speak because he's under indictment. It'll have to wait until the end of all that, which will be some time from now, probably after the election. But I think that the White House has to be incredibly concerned, and Joe Biden knows that there's a lot of information that he's hidden, he's covered up, he's lied about.
So, Miranda, is that a good strategy by the White House to continue to stonewall and not cooperate? And as you point out, Hunter Biden, who knows when he'll testify? I mean, Comer also subpoenaed Tony Bobulinski, Hunter Biden's business partner, who has a lot of details. He's got the receipts of what went down. He's also subpoenaing Hunter Biden's art gallerist, where he's selling his paintings and an art patron rather. So he's requesting transcribed interviews also with the AmeriCorps holding trustee about these loans that went on from James Biden taking money out of AmeriCorps, that failed hospital chain, and then sending money over to Joe Biden.
Yes, and also he's subpoenaed Eric Schwerin, who is the guy who knows where all the bodies are buried. He was sort of Hunter Biden's factotum. He used to handle everything from his alimony payments to his tax. He even handled the finances for Joe Biden. So he operated a lot of the bank accounts that they were using. He was brought in for a sort of unofficial meeting earlier this year, which didn't go very well. And so I think James Comer will be hoping that with a subpoena and also new powers, such as the ability to award immunity to witnesses, that Eric Schwerin's tongue might be loosened. Eric Schwerin, although very loyal and although he was rewarded for his loyalty by the federal government posting, he did fall out with Hunter Biden, and there are some really quite rude messages from Hunter to Eric, and they fought over money and so on. So maybe he will speak. I think there's a lot of pressure on these witnesses from the federal government, from the White House, from the Biden family to just keep their mouths shut.
All right. Do you think this is now a danger zone? It's entering into new ground, new territory for the Biden family?
Absolutely. I think this is the first time in 3 years, really, that we're going to probably be able to uncover some new information deeply buried. And look, Joe Biden, if it was all above board, he would have presented bank records to prove that those so-called loan repayments from his brother were actually what they said they were on the check. He would not have lied when asked about the meetings with Hunter Biden's business partners.
Got it. Miranda Devine, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you.
Thanks, Liz.